In this video today, you're gonna learn how to build muscle with only 3 full body workouts a week. What's happening, guys? I'm Marcus Wolf, and if you're new to the channel and you're a busy guy looking for fat loss solutions to support your busy life, smash that subscribe button, because these videos are 100% for you. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Full body workouts. No, not just for beginners. You can actually build lots of muscle using full body workouts only 3 times per week, and I'm gonna share how you're gonna do that. So, first of all, if you haven't seen my video, I had a video about how I do full body workouts, and that's how I got to 10% body fat. So, you're gonna see that video right there if you're interested in, the other tips I use to get to 10% body fat only working out 3 days a week. But because of all the questions I was getting, I literally got no questions. I know, but listen, somebody's out there probably asking the question and not commenting down there, but they were probably asking, how do you still build muscle though? Is it enough? Is it too little of working out? Blah, 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 blah. So, in this video, I'm gonna share all of my tips on how to make sure you can still build muscle with only 3 full body workouts. All right, so first of all, I didn't always do full body workouts. I came from that, very, meathead, 5-6 days a week, split body parts. To be honest, if I even had a discussion 10 years ago with me, it would probably look like this. Yo, you should probably only do 3 full body workouts. No. And I'd have been like, no, but seriously, you have more time for other things. Yeah, but I'm single and I actually at this point hadn't lost my virginity, so I don't really need all that extra time. Oh, okay. For me, full body workouts are extremely important now, because what happened back in the day where I used to do 5-6 days a week, where don't get me wrong, you can build a ton of muscle doing 5-6 days a week workouts, changed when I became a busy person. A busy dad, a busy father, wait, that's the same thing. A busy husband, just straight up busy and trying to juggle everything was becoming impossible. And it just got to a point where I needed solutions to get a lot of things done in a short period of time. Then bam, full body workouts arrived. And it's because of the resources today on the internet. Thanks, internet. Back when I first started working out, there was I had magazines, there was some internet forums, but I never went on them. And anyways, everybody kind of preached the same thing, just kind of in a different way. Bro splits, done in certain type of fashions. It was more about the dieting in the forums. Anyways, because of the resources today, I've been able to now distill the process of building muscle into a short period of time, using just the simple fundamentals that I use to build tons of muscle. So it wouldn't really have done much back when I was 20. It only means more to me now because of my busy lifestyle. So before I dive into the tips, I just want to premise something. Because if you're watching this right now and you work out 4, 5, 6 days a week and you're like a meathead or something like that, you might be going man, 4, 5, 6 days a week workouts way more effective to build muscle than 3 days. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen, I agree with you. 4, 5, 6 days a week workouts, you're definitely gonna be able to build more muscle. If you have an opportunity to be in the gym, to tear the muscle more times than you can than the other person, then you're obviously gonna build more muscle. The problem though is, this is for people who have time constraints, who wanna try to manage a bunch of things and still get the results they want. Because the thing is, they're not, there's some people out there who actually want to have lives outside of the gym, you know what I mean? So, if you're somebody who needs to hear this because of your time constraints and you still want your goals of building muscle, I'm gonna share the tips right now. All right, so tip number 1. Okay, so not a lot of people are gonna like this. Nobody's gonna like this. The meatheads are not gonna like this. The performance junkies aren't gonna like this. I got rid of any barbell work, including the big 3 lifts. So no bench press, no squatting, no deadlifting, no bent over rows with barbells. I got rid of any barbell work. And listen, I'm gonna premise this right now. They are the best exercises in regards to putting on massive amounts of weight on the bar and that translates into building more muscle. The but. There's a big but. Not my big butt, somebody's big butt. It just takes too long. It just takes goddamn too long to set up a barbell and do squats and sets of squats. And by the time I'm done my squats, I gotta go to bench, and then I'm looking at the time and I'm like, it took me half an hour just to do 2 exercises. it just doesn't work for me, you know what I mean? I wanna make these workouts last only 60 minutes. So I'm choosing only dumbbell work. So by the way, this worked out really well during COVID because I didn't have a barbell during this time and I never had a problem now. It was like super seamless. Also, if I was ever on vacation, all I would need is a dumbbell and I'd be super good to just keep going on my gains. That's pretty important too. But mostly it was because of the time constraints it takes to go through the barbell exercise. And this is where we now go to tip number 2. Because you have dumbbell exercises, the goal now is to seamlessly go from one exercise to a next, either a superset, so that's where you pair 2 exercises together, or a giant set where you pair 3 or more exercises together. And by doing this, you could do a lot more in a short period of time, right? And by making sure that you also choose dumbbell work, the dumbbells could still adhere to the progressive overload, which is one of the most important things to build muscle. You gotta progress to build muscle. And now we are on tip number 3, because I can count 1, 2, 3. Because you're now seamlessly going from one exercise to another, you're trying to make sure that your rest times are pretty low. You're smashing a ton of volume. So you have to remember this. You want to smash as much volume in the time frame that you're working out, because I truly believe volume is king in regards to building muscle. This is one of those type of philosophies now that might change a few people's thoughts, right? Because the thing is, there's a world of people who might think, you know, you need to have heavier weights to build muscle. You need to have this like, you know, really slow controlled tempo. I mean, again, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different philosophies on how to build muscle. Listen, I want to get in, get out, make sure that I do what I wanted to do, which was, you know, have exercises that are actually going to still like, you know, progress, have exercises that I can seamlessly get through, and then I'm out of the gym in 60 minutes. And it has worked like a charm. So to do all of this effectively requires one most important, so important mindset that you need to switch. And that mindset switch is you can't focus on anything else. You can't focus on anything else. Look, I came from the background of powerlifting. I loved powerlifting. It was so much fun. Olympic weightlifting, I love doing that as well. Calisthenics, I love doing that as well. And then of course I was still trying to build muscle doing bodybuilding. And I remember just trying to pack all the volume in together, and I was at the gym forever, and I was just end up becoming that like jack of all trades, master of none. And when I got to this point, I said to myself, if out of everything I could get, what was the one outcome I would want 100%? And then it always comes down to wanting a six-pack and having decent muscle size around my body. And I would just sacrifice all of those other goals I had. So if you're not ready to do that, this is not for you. You cannot focus on building strength or, you know, doing a muscle up and building muscle and maximize those results unless you like, you know, at least move them throughout the year. You know what I mean? I don't choose that. I choose to do bodybuilding 100% throughout the year because those are the only goals that really mean something to me. And it also at the same time, I'm gonna get my goals better if I just focus on one thing, right? So again, this is a really tough one for a lot of people to swallow. But if you're a person who has time constraints, if you're a person who just wants to look good and you're still gonna get stronger, it's just not gonna be the lifts where you could brag about, you know what I mean? Nobody cares that I do 100-pound dumbbell press. They more need to hear about like how much I squat or deadlift, and I don't care anymore about those type of things. And if you need help trying to create these type of programs, this is what I do with my coaching clients, right? I focus on short workouts that are still gonna do effective muscle building. So you could do this on a fat loss, you could do this on a building muscle phase, you could do 3 full body workouts that last 60 minutes year round and get tons of results. If you're interested in coaching, there's a link below where you can book a call with me. Yes, you will be talking to me. Anyways, I hope you like this video because the thing is, I know it's a little bit polarizing because I also came from a world that if I talked to the past me 10 years ago, I probably would punch the present me in the face and be like, you changed! And I don't care because I'm a busy dad, I'm a husband, and you know what? I just want to be gains! I just want these gains. I'm like 33 years old and I'm doing this right now. Do I have enough muscle to suggest a video about building muscle? I'm also in a cut, so obviously in a cut everybody looks like 20 times bigger than what they normally are. And like even when I was working out 5-6 days a week, I was always like look like a garbage man in t-shirts. And then if I wasn't lean enough, I still look like a garbage man. So it's like, it's whatever. This is what you could do with 3 full body workouts. I don't know. I feel like I'm an okay size. Anybody? Anybody? Hello. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And you know what? I ain't going nowhere. Peace. I feel like so anime when I do that, you know?